We having fun, we living life. We nice and young, gotta say we lived it right. We young and grown, we don't need no approval. We young and grown, and that's what we can stay true to. We having fun, we living life.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all living?
We young and grown, we don't need no approval. We
That bottle up.
Girl, you so sexy.
Yeah.
When you dancing with your bestie.
What's going on, YoUnGnGrOwN family? We're gonna be sipping on that Martinelli's. Pop the bottle.
Let's keep it cute, don't be messy. Let's live it up to our bestie.
Live it up, y'all.
With your eyes, you won't trust me. Tomorrow ain't promise, but the present is a blessing.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on? What's the vibes? We sipping, we celebrating. Going off that Martinelli's. You guys know the vibes. Makana, man, what's up, baby? We living, man. We young and grown. We young and grown. We having fun. We living life. We nice and young. Gotta say we lived it right. We young and grown. We don't need no approval. Danny G in the building. What up, Danny G? Oh. What up, y'all? Arlene Wade in the building. Hey, yo, guys, the life can be so stressing. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. All right, y'all. I go by the name of Jacques Wilkins. Make sure this thing's on. How's it sound? Let me know if you guys can hear me good. I might have to turn on my little and put this little thing on. How's everybody doing? How's the sound? How's it sound, guys? Holla at me. Let me know how's the sound. How's the sound? How's the sound? All right, guys. I go by the name of Jacques Wilkins. If you don't know, then you won't know. I also go by the name of Mr. YoUnGnGrOwN. You guys see the vibes. You guys know the vibes. You know what? I also go by the name of Mr. Shout out to Zona Norte. Loud and clear. Okay, loud and clear. It's good. Shout out to Zona Norte. Shawty's so bad, she might make me catch a court case. I'm reporting live to you guys from the YoUnGnGrOwN Royal Studios. Royal Blue is the vibe. This is how we living. Go ahead and give the video a like, guys. Golden Royal Blue. This is how we living right now. Go ahead and give the video a vibe. Give the video a like. So today's topic, look, check it out, guys. A lot of people have been asking me like, yo, Jacques, I love your vibes. I love how you do what you do. And I got a lot of comments saying, yo, Jacques, man, you know, how are you so confident? How are you so confident talking to people? How are you so confident in like doing these videos? You know, how are you confident in life? And I told them, you know what? They said, Jacques, can you do a video explaining to us how exactly you got so confident and how to be more confident, right? That's the name of the live, how to improve on your confidence. And we all have different things in life that we're trying to accomplish. We all got different things in life we're trying to do, right? So smash that like button, y'all. We lit. Smash it. Hit it with a like. So in this video, we're going to talk. We're going to have a live chat. Y'all holler at me. Y'all know I holler back. And we're going to talk about it. What are some of the things that you could do to be more confident in life? But before we do that, let me get into it, man. First of all, I want you guys to know, let's figure out what does confidence means. This is what Google says, right? Shout out to Google. Google says confidence is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, firm trust. Like, man, let's just say when I was in the military, I knew the 1st and 15th, every single first, I was confident the check was coming. Every single 15th, you guys see me back there? Every single 15th, you know, I was confident that the check was coming. I always forget to, man, I said I'm gonna start doing this. Every time I do my lives, I'm gonna put this watch on. I'm trying to set up a routine thing that I do, right? So I'm in a brand new studio, brand new spot. So I said, I'm gonna do it, man. Let me get the watch on, man. I'll be slacking, y'all. So confidence is, you know, basically something that you have firm trust in, right? Something that you believe in is gonna happen, firm trust. So let me ask you. So if confidence is something that you have firm trust in, that means self-confidence would be having firm trust in yourself, right? So it's a great question. How do we become more confident? You know, I want to shout out to the chat. Maybe y'all can help me out. We're gonna make this interactive. So how do you guys think is a good way to become more confident? I'll tell you guys some of my things, some things that I do that works for me. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to Arlene. Shout out to Danny G. I see you. McCanna Man in the building. Shout out to everybody that's out here supporting what we got. Shout out to Arlene. Shout out to Danny G. Let me pause this. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to make sure that I do put this video on monetization. Everyone's been asking me, they're like, yo, Jacques, we want to make sure we support what you got going on. Please make sure you put the monetize button on. So right now, the monetize button has just been updated. Perfect. So now you guys can send all your stuff. You can send all your stuff. So, okay. Ryan Walker's in the building. Ryan Walker, where you been, Jacques? You've been MIA on YouTube since we linked up in Rosarito. Mr. Walker, what's happening, family? How you feeling? Good to see you, baby. You know what? I've been doing a lot. So I guess I should talk to you guys about where I've been, what I've been up to. You guys know I'm young and grown, right? I'm young and grown. I don't need no approval. So what I've been doing is a part about being young and grown is I'm a young guy with a grown mindset who does a lot of real things, right? I've been buying property. I've been investing. I told you guys I was looking for a dream house, man. You know, I'm a big investor, real estate. So I think, you know, as a young person, I always got to make sure I'm thinking about the future. I'm also a grown man. As a grown man, we young and grown. As a grown man, you got to also, you know, I have a young heart. You know what I mean? I'm young with a grown mindset. I'm grown with a young heart. I'm young and grown. But I've been really just trying to get my bag together, trying to get my money together, trying to buy properties. I just closed on a property. I'm actually in the process of looking at a second property right now. So, you know, I'm out here just doing the young grown stuff, doing the business, trying to get it popping. So confidence is the firm belief in something. I'm confident that this is going to happen. I'm confident that whatever I think is going to happen is going to happen. The state of feeling certain about the truth is something. So when we say self-confidence, it's talking about ourselves. Are you confident in yourself? Now, let me ask you guys a question. What is something that you have felt that you weren't confident about? Get in the chat. We could be honest. This is a safe space. We could talk with each other. I know me personally, there's different things in life that I came here when I was 6 years old from the island of Haiti. And learning English, you guys won't believe English is like my third or fourth language. And learning English was crazy. And, you know, there was a time where I wasn't really confident about my English. I wasn't really confident to talk to people. So now you guys see me on YouTube. And this is going to attest to what I'm going to tell you later. But really, whatever's in you is in you, guys. I want you guys to understand this. I'm going to explain something to you. This live is going to be real special. It's going to be one of those lives that people hit me back up about and be like, yo, Jacques, that won't help me out. So I want you guys to be a part of this live. I want you guys to, you know, chime in and stuff. But English is my like third language. So when I first started learning English, I was blessed because I came when I was 6. When you're younger, you can learn super duper languages, a lot of languages. But that was always tough for me, you know, talking to people. I know y'all don't believe me. Like, Jacques, you be doing the videos. There's no way. Arlene says, for me to become more confident as a Christian, I read and I believe in the word of God and what he says to me. That's what's up. God, I was talking to my friend Theo today. He was telling me I get my confidence from God. God already told me who I am. I know who I am. So let me tell you guys, you know, something that's really important. You guys understand this life is so short. This life is so short. For those of you, I have a lot of people who follow my channel, some young people, some grown people. Shout out to everybody watching the channel. I got people all over the world. You guys have seen my lives. You guys seen my video. All over the world, they follow the channel. Let me change the brand on here to the young and grown. Hold on 1 second. Change the banners. Nope. Let me see. Send that super chat. Let me change the banner. Where's my banner? Where's my banner? Where's my background? Oh man, I can't even do it. Is it here? Yep. Let me change the logo to this one. Young Grown. Yep. Cool. All right. So I got people all over the world who follow the channel, who watch the channel, right? So I'm broadcasting from United States right now. So in the United States, Jessica's in the building. When I move, bo. Jessica's in the building. Shout out to Jess. How are you? Shout out to Jessica. Shay, como ela? Saca fet. So Jessica's in the building. Arlene's in the building. Royal Walker's in the building. So yeah. So I'm broadcasting from United States. In the U.S., the average lifespan for a U.S. male is about, I think it was 71 years old, something like that. Let me double check. I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. But the average lifespan, what they say, average lifespan for a male is about 76.1 years old, 76.1, while the average for a female is 80.2. In America, I'm in America right now. Shout out to the USA. which means it's a 5.2 year gap between males and females. We're expected to live about 75 years old, women about 82 years old. That's crazy, guys. I know a lot of you guys thinking, man, that's old. But really, if you think about it, it's really short. This life is so short. And the reason I'm saying this is I'm about to tell you, because being confident and having self-esteem and self-confidence is such a big thing, because we don't have that much time. We really don't have that much time. Tipu Sean is in the building. Shout out to my cousin JJ. Tipu Sean straight out of Tijuana, Mexico. Ay. Shout out to JJ. What's up, family? Jay, how you feeling? How you living, man? What's going on? JJ's in the building. What up, Jay? So yeah, guys. So we have about, as a male, I have about 76 years old, right? In America, we work until we're about, I think what's the retirement age? Everybody get in the chat. What's the retirement age right now? Jessica says, hi, Arlene. How are you? Shout out to Arlene. What's the retirement age? I think it's about 67. I think you could retire at 65. Hey guys, get in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you could retire at 65. But if you retire early, there's like a penalty, and you get like, I think you get like $1,000 a month for the rest of your life, something like that. But so check it out. So here's how America set up, right? McKenna Man says 65. Okay, 65. You can retire at 65, but at 67, McKenna Man's in the building. At 67, if you retire at 67, you get your full pension or something. Guys, life is short. As an American male, if I'm going to die at 76, I can't retire till 65. That's like 10, 12. That's 12 years I get to live my life. Like freedom, right? Because the whole idea of retirement is now I get to live and work and do my thing. And I don't have, Arlene says early retirement 62, but you get less money. So I don't get to enjoy it, right? I got 12 years to live after I retire. I don't know if you guys know, most of the time, most people who retire, after they retire, they die like shortly. This is a terrible thing, but I'm telling you guys this because it's important what I'm about to tell you about confidence. All the subscribers asking me about Jacques, talk to us about confidence, how to become more confident. I want you guys to understand we don't have that much time. I want you to understand the goals and dreams you have in your head, you don't have that much time. It's crazy. So, I was talking about life expectancy. You don't have that much time, right? So here's how America's set up. So basically, here's how life is set up. The first, let's just say 8 to 9 months, it takes 8 to 9 months usually for a kid to be born, right? I think it's like 280 days, right? Or 240 days, 40 weeks is what's considered a full-term pregnancy. So for 40 weeks, for 240 days, you're in the stomach and, you're growing your little fingers, all that stuff. So those 240 days, those 9 months, some of us are preemies that come premature, whatever, if we have twins or whatever, different things. But basically for the first 9 months of your life, you don't know what's going to happen. Is confidence even an issue? Do you know if you're going to make, you don't know. That life that we had in the stomach, I don't remember it. Do you remember it? I don't remember it, but it happened. It went by so fast and it's gone. This life that we're having on earth out here right now, hanging out, chilling, it's happening right now, but it's going to go by so fast. And we don't have as much time as we think we have, right? That's what we say. Haitian Gunman's in the building. He says, salute to the chat. Salute to Haitian Gunman. How you feeling, family? I didn't get to check on you last live. Thank you guys so much. Go ahead and make sure you give this video a like, hit that like. Thank you guys for checking in. So we're talking about confidence, right? Right now, I'm breaking down this thing because, a lot of subscribers ask me to talk about it. How do I become more confident? How do I, get more self-confidence? How do I do it? The first thing is you need to realize you don't have that much time. You really don't have that much time. The average man lives about 76 years old in America. The average female lives about 82 years old, like 5 or 6 year difference. So the way it's set up is the first 9 months of your life, you're in the stomach. The first 5 years of your life is the most important part of your life. They say the first 7 years, first 5, right? Chat, holla at me, man. Let me know if I'm on point right now. Let me know if I'm missing something. So the first 5 years of your life, you're the most, you can be influenced the most, right? You can be influenced the most. Your brain is working the most. Things you're able to work, right? Everything that you're going to know, everything that you're learning. Some of these things are the things that are going to stick with you for life. The first 5 years of your life. All right. Then the next 5 years of your life until you're about 10 years old, you're starting to become who you are. You're starting to see this person's personality a little bit, who they are. So between 10 and 15, things start to get a little bit jambalaya up now, right? Things start to get a little swapped up because now between 10 and 15, you're really coming into the person you are, and you're comparing yourself to your counterparts. You're comparing yourself to your friends. He said, keep going, bro. I'm taking game for me, for my future. That's what's up. Let's do it. Let's keep it talking. Let's talk about it. So from 10 to 15, what are you doing? 10 to 15, you're kind of comparing yourself to your counterparts. You know, if you're a boy, you know, you're playing football, you're doing this, you're doing that, art, whatever it is you're doing. If you're a girl, whatever it is the ladies are doing at that age, the ladies are becoming themselves, doing their nails, starting to, you know, just really understand themselves. And the ladies in the chat, holla at me. What happens to you guys between 10 and 15? As a male, between 10 and 15 years old, I was playing sports. I was skateboarding. I was doing everything. I was basically, because at that age, you feel indestructible, right? You feel like I was BMXing everything y'all could think about. I got the scars on my leg to prove it. I thought I could do everything. We having a good time, but then you start comparing yourself. By the time you're 14, 15, the boys start talking, hey, bro, you doing this yet? You doing that? The girls start talking, you doing this yet? So between 16 and 20 years old, that's when you're, what happens between 16 to 20 years old? Between 16 and 20 years old, you're about to graduate out of high school, and you're starting to really, you think you know the world. You're like 16 going on 50, right? You think you know everything. Oh, I'm going to be this type of person. I'm going to be that. I'm going to be this. And you start to get a little confidence about yourself because you feel like you know yourself. You've compared yourself to the friends, to the influences around you, product of your environment, right? You decide, hey, you know what? I don't want to do that. I kind of like that. I like this type of music. I'm going to kind of aim myself around that. You start building yourself a little bit, right? At 21, you're allowed to drink. It's crazy. You can join the military at 18. You can't drink till 21. And you can't rent a car till 25. They say you don't actually become a fully developed, you know, human until like 25, 26 years old, right? So, okay, no problem. We're talking about confidence right now. How to get confidence. I'm breaking down life, right? I'm breaking it down. I live in America. In America, a male lives to be about 75 years old. A female lives to be about 82 years old. We work till we die. We work until we're about 65, 67 years old. Then we retire. Then you got about 12 years to live. So if you're not confident in life and you go your whole life not being confident, you're wasting your life. This is what I'm trying to get at. If you're not taking advantage of the things that you have in your head, we all have that little voice saying, hey, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Me, my little voice that says that, I've told you guys this a million times. My little voice that's always in my head, you know, you guys know I'm a musician. I do music. I drop CDs. I drop songs. You guys also know I got a lot of different things. You guys know about my brand. You guys know about the YoUnGnGrOwN clothing, YoUnGnGrOwN entertainment. You guys know all about what we're doing. So me, my thing is, I was always the kid that wanted to be a superstar. Something was telling me, you're more than this, Wilkins. You're more than this. And I had to listen to myself, you know. And I'm still doing it. And let me read the comments. I thought I knew everything at 14, but I was still young and wet behind the ears. That's right. We think we know everything, right? Star Fox says 100, 100. So it's like between 16 and 20, we graduate high school. And, you know, we go out there. Some of us go to college at 18 if our parents set us up right. Some of us didn't get set up right. And we end up going straight into the workforce because, you know, we'll leave mama house. Mama and dad said, hey, if you want to, you ain't going to do that under my roof. You ain't going to do that under my roof. So we said, all right, bet. I ain't going to be under your roof. We start working jobs. We get on a little apartment, whatever. So we're talking about confidence right now. So, guys, do you understand? Let's just say in America, you played all your cards right. You did everything correctly. Went to school till about 18 years old. At 18 years old, you decided that, hey, you know what? I'm going to go to college for 4 years. Most of us go to 2 year, whatever, right? I go to college for 4 years. By the time I get out of college, I'm 22 years old. No problem. Nowadays, you need a master's degree or something, right? So I go for 2 more years, 3 more years. I get out of college at 24 years old. From 24 years old, I get into entry level in this job. I start working and, you know, I start working and it's, you know, slowly, in a couple of years, I get a nice bump. And now I'm 25, 26 years old. I saw what you said, bro. I saw what you said, bro. I can't put that on there, bro. We're young and grown. I got young people watching, grown people watching. But shout out to Star Fox. So at 24, 25 years old, I start working. You know, no problem. I meet a beautiful young lady, or if I'm a female, I'll be a beautiful young man, or vice versa. 2022, who knows? And I start deciding, hey, you know what? I get engaged at 24, 25, 26 years old, maybe about 27. I put a down payment on a house. I got my first house. I got the white picket fence. I got my significant other. I got my little situation. And now I work at this job for 20, 30 years. Back in the day, you work at the job for 20 years, you get a gold watch, right? You get a gold watch and you're good. Now you got to work till 67. It used to be you could retire 55, now it's 67, right? So I work from 25 or 22 to 67, guys. That's 45 years. I'm going to be working. And then at 67, I get to retire and I get to go ahead and enjoy my life for the next 12 years because I died at 76. Doesn't that sound crazy? I just put the life into perspective. So the question is, Jacques, you're very confident. I like your videos. How do I be more confident? What tips do you have for me? Right? The first thing I'm going to tell you guys is this. Let me see. The stuff I'm going to tell you is super easy. And it's nothing it's nothing special. But it's what I do. The first step is going to sound crazy, but you ever see in a movie, the beautiful woman walks through the door, right? Check me out. The beautiful woman walks through the door. Her hair is glowing, slow motion. Wow. Wow. She just smiles and she's just happy. And it's just, she does a little thing. She's just happy, right? And you're like, wow. Something about that is so dope. Something about that is so amazing. You're like, wow, that's amazing. You know what that is? It's the vibe. So the first thing to be confident is you got to have a vibe, guys. You got to have a vibe for life. You got to be happy within yourself. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. If you want to be confident, you want to be self-confident. You got to believe in yourself. When you leave the door in the morning, believe in yourself. I had to believe in myself on a lot of stuff. You got to believe it before everybody else believes it, right? Some of the stuff I've been able to accomplish in my life and do, I had to believe it first because God gave me the vision. There's stuff that you have. There's a vision you have in your head right now. I don't know what it is. You already have it in the vision. I can't see it. You could tell me a vision. I'm like, man, I ain't never going to work. You know why? Because it's not my reality. God gave you that vision. God gave you that vision. You need to believe in that vision with everything you have. And you need to go hard, whatever it is. If you want to build, I met a beautiful young man. He told me he wanted to build houses. I thought that was amazing. To be so young to say, I want to build houses. I was like, God has a plan for you, bro. You have a seed in your mind that's going to be something crazy. So McKenna, man, let me read what he said. He said, it's crazy. That's why we should live life to the fullest, but be responsible with dignity. I agree. We don't have that much time, guys. We don't have that much time. We really don't have that much. We don't have as much time as you think we got. We don't. So the first thing I say is the first tip I can give you to be more confident is to build your vibe, understand yourself, learn to love yourself, right? So how does that work? How do you do that, Jacques? It sounds cool. How do I get a vibe? Like, listen, whatever it is that you find attractive in somebody, make it yourself. If that person's always clean, they always dress nice, they do this, make it your priority to do it for yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, because a lot of the times we leave the house and we go and we lie to the world, right? We got to put on this mask or this face to be able to function. And then we come back and we really don't feel like that. You know what I mean? So the thing is, the worst person you want to lie to is yourself, because you're stuck with yourself. That's why a lot of people are depressed, because they're living like a couple different lives and they're not really happy within themselves. So when they go home, they have to look at themselves. They don't like what they see because they know the truth. So the first thing I would tell you is to be more confident is learn who you are. Once again, here's what confidence means. I'm looking it up from Google. Confidence literally says the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. Firm trust. I'm confident that this Martinelli's is about to be lit because I done drank it so much times that I know Martinelli's is popping and I'm gone off that Martinelli's, right? I'm confident it's going to be good, right? You need to find out some things about yourself. A lot of us don't have knowledge of self. We don't know ourselves. We don't know ourselves. We haven't spent enough time alone with ourselves to know ourselves. If you want to be confident, if I practice Michael Jordan, what a kick's at? Michael Jordan, shout out to MJ. These are MJs, right? This video is actually sponsored by Sneaker Juice. I got to tell you guys more about them. But Michael Jordan, right? He was so confident in his ability. You know why? Because he practiced so hard. Kobe Bryant, so confident in their ability because they practice so hard. You know, I learned something. I used to play basketball, man. I got my trophies up here, man. I got all my trophies here. I used to play basketball, and I had a coach who taught me something. He said, Wilkins, practice don't make perfect. Shout out to Teddy. Teddy's in the building. Hey, Teddy, I spoke on you, by the way. I said it, the thing you told me about God. Shout out to Teddy. So, guys, practice makes perfect. It's not true. They say practice makes perfect. Actually, perfect practice makes perfect. Practicing something perfectly makes you perfect at it. Michael Jordan was so confident because he done took that last shot 30 billion times in practice, right? Practice, we're talking about practice? Yeah, we're talking about practice. Kobe was so confident because he done took that shot. He done practice that. So, guys, the first thing I'm going to tell you about being confident is you need to know yourself and know your capabilities. If I was you, what I would do is I talk to 2 or 3 people who I trust the most. I say, listen, what is something that I do really good? What is something that I'm really good at doing? And they'll tell you, people you trust, yo, you know what? You're a good listener. You're good at this. You're good at that. You're good at that. Life is all about purpose. If you don't have purpose, you know, you feel purposeless. You know, you got to have purpose, guys. So the first thing is find out what your purpose is. Learn yourself. Like me, I know that I'm good at talking to people. I know that I'm good at my communication skills. I've been told is pretty good. And I also learned the things that I love. I love to do music. I love to interact. I love to make people feel happy. I love to uplift, encourage people. I love to tell people God has blessed me to be able to see through things, right? I see the best in people. Sometimes it's bad because sometimes, you know, life. But find out who you are and walk in who you are, because so many of us are trying to be something else. And we're going against the grain. And you can only go against the grain for so long until it's just like, man, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. So the first thing I'll tell you is learn who you are. Take some time to find out who you are. Find out some of the things that you're good at. Here's something that I did. It was funny. I had a time in my life where, you know, I was dealing with a lot of stuff and I had to fall back. I said, how do I make myself happy? How do I make myself happy? Now, I remember, Wilkins, you love to go to the movies and you love Snickers. If you go to the movies right now and you buy a whole bunch of Snickers and you just go and chill and watch a movie, you're going to be happy. So I went to the movies, I got me some Snickers, and I watched like 3 movies, and I was so happy when I got out, and I was refreshed because I knew myself. I have a knowledge of self. We need to have a knowledge of self. You want to be more confident? Know who you are. Take some time. Know who you are. That's the first thing I would tell you to do in confidence. Take some time, figure out who you are, know who you are, and then you can walk out that door confident in who you are, right? All right. What? Shout out to the chat too. She says, true from within our soul. That's right. That's right. And guys, chime in. Go ahead and help me out. This is a back and forth type of deal. So go ahead and chime in, guys. Let me know if I'm hitting the stuff right, if I'm missing any points, right? Confidence, right? So another thing I would say is you want to be someone you could be proud of, right? When I was young, I always talk about the young Wilkins because I'm still living, I'm still him in my head. I'm still young and grown, right? So when I was young, I used to have certain dreams of things I wanted to do. And I held myself accountable, man. I think back and I think I'm making the young Wilkins proud. I really do. I think that as a man, I've taken care of certain things for my family, for myself, but I still have done some of the things that have made me happy. I've shot music videos. I've traveled around the world. I've been in the military. I've done so many different things that could satisfy the young urges that I had. I read something that said, what if you died today and you met the person you were supposed to be? Ooh, that hit me. I was like, wait a minute. It said, what if you died today and you met the person that you were supposed to be, but you were too scared to become? Arlene, oh man, I don't like these comments, Mr. Star Fox. What if you died today and you met the person you're supposed to become? So my biggest fear is not becoming who my full potential, right? So if you know, the first thing I told you about being confident is figure out who you are, figure out what you want to do, what you want to be. And now I'm telling you is don't let yourself down. You know, we all have those things the things that you have in your head, you know it, right? You know what you're supposed to be. All right. Okay. The other thing is, what's the thing I'm going to tell you guys about? Self-care. Okay. Self-care is probably the second thing I'll tell you, right? First thing is figure out who you are. Second thing is take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. You know, the things that we want from other people, they want them from us too. You want that handsome young man because, you know, he's got a nice fade, he's got a nice baldy, he's always dressed nice, he's always this, he's always that. You want that person because their aura is just royal. You know, shout out to the Royal Studios. You want that young lady, that lady, because she's so beautiful. She keeps her hair nice, she keeps her nails, she does all this stuff. So listen, young men out there, go to the gym. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me too. You know, some of my subscribers are too young to go to the gym. I wouldn't recommend going to lifting heavy weights, but you know, get yourself, you know, when you fit your clothes, when you fit your clothes a certain way, when you feel good about yourself, guys, when you fit your clothes differently, I'm telling you, it hits differently. We're talking about confidence right now. We're talking about confidence. When you're able to fit your clothes and your clothes fit a certain way, you feel good about yourself, guys. I'm telling you, I could walk into any room and I'm not self-conscious about this and about that because I've taken time on myself. You know, there was a time after the military when after the corona, everyone's staying inside. And, you know, I got a little, you know, I put a little weight on. And I knew to myself, I said, Jacques, you need to get back where you need to be. So guys, go to the gym, walk around, you know, set some goals for yourself. You know, like I said, some of us, I have an injury, right? So I can't actually lift heavy weights right now. Jose Gonzalez, you wilding. Jose is so funny. So I have an injury, so I can't lift heavy weights, but I can still walk around. I can still run around. I can still do certain exercises that could, you know, tire your body. So all the young men out there, guys, get your body right. Get yourself how you want to be. All the ladies out there, if you know, we all have a lot of stuff we're dealing with. We all have had kids. We all have had this. We all had stress. Take some time. I'm telling you, take some time for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. Take some time for yourself to make yourself feel better, to work on yourself, to work on your health. And you will be so much more confident because your clothes fit better. You feel good. Like it, you have to do it, guys. The first thing is find out who you are, learn who you are. To be confident, you got to know yourself, right? Know what you're good at, know what you're not good at, and know what your purpose is. We all have a purpose. You know, I feel like my purpose is to bless others. God has used me in so many ways throughout my life. You know, let me pour this Martinelli's. You guys know we going off Martinelli's right now. Sipping on something that got me feeling fantastic. We lit. God has used me in my life to bless others. And I've allowed it. Sometimes God is trying to use us and we don't allow it. We're like, oh, we block our own blessings, man. God has used me so many times to bless others. And I got to the point where I'm like, man, and I do it selflessly. Like I don't need anything back, but I realize what God's doing. And you know what God does for me? He always puts people in my life that everything that I do in my life, guys, I'm just giving you something personal about Wilkins, Jacques Wilkins, YoUnGnGrOwN. Everything that I touch, for some reason, everything that I touch works. Everything that I touch is profitable. Everything that I say I'm going to do, I accomplish it. Okay, McKenna Man says, Jacques, what kind of exercises did you do in the military? A lot. So a lot of push-ups, That's another thing. That's something that you could do. So in boot camp, so check this out, guys. In boot camp, you don't lift weights. You're not lifting weights. We're doing a lot of push-ups, a lot of sit-ups, a lot of stress exercises. Like this is something that I hated. Oh my God, I hated this. I hated this exercise in the military. I'm gonna show y'all. They had us doing this. Like you hold your hand up and you do these circles. Yo, do this for 2 minutes. And your hands will get tired, but it works right here, your trap. It works under here, your chest, right? We're also doing we're doing a lot of like high intensity workouts, right? A lot of high intensity because the whole idea was to be able to, you know, sustain yourself, sustain. So there's a lot of exercises you could do that doesn't require you to lift weights. But the part about exercising that's important is because you feel good. Your clothes fit you better. You just feel working out feels good. And it's like I said, guys, this is the craziest thing. Self-confidence is all about yourself. It has nothing to do with anybody else. The reason I can go out there and I'm happy and I'm this, I'm that, because I've done the work. The reason Kobe went out there, Mamba mentality, Michael Jordan went out there doing his things because he had done the work. Let's do the work on ourselves, guys. I know it's a lot, but let's disappear. Let's disappear for a couple months and just work on ourselves and then reintroduce the world to ourselves. Reintroduce ourselves to ourselves. I like this version of me. I'm telling you guys, I was a lot bigger. I mean, you guys watch my videos. I was a lot bigger. I lost a lot of weight. I worked out. It helped me out with my confidence. I'm a naturally happy guy, but it helped me out with my confidence. So I can't stress that enough, guys. When you feel healthy, you feel better and you have a good time. So shout out to the chat. Let me know if you guys have any questions about what I'm saying so far. But your body image is really important. How you feel about yourself. It means a lot. It's a big, big deal. Another thing I could tell you guys about, confidence. So the first thing I told you is learn who you are, learn yourself, figure out what your purpose is. We all need a purpose, man. I know my purpose. My personal purpose is to help people. My purpose is to make people happy, whether it's through videos, whether it's through interactions. Everywhere I go, God uses me to bless somebody. So I've accepted it. That's my purpose in life. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it with a smile. Once you do that, work out, get yourself feeling good. And also, here's the key. Here's the third thing I'm going to tell you guys. This ain't going to be a long live, but the biggest key to having self-confidence is to be happy with yourself. Being happy. How do you get happy? You know what? I'm so happy and I'm grateful. The biggest key to self-confidence is being happy and being grateful. The reason I'm able to go to all these different countries and interact with people I've never met, and you guys seen some of my videos, they hop in my videos, hi, they just feel the vibe. Sometimes I'm doing a live. I use my little, check this out, right? I got my little camera. I'm doing a live. This is me, right? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Shock Wilkins, YoUnGnGrOwN. You know the vibes, what's going on? I'm just talking to myself. There's nobody on the other side. I'm just recording a video, but my energy, people are just like, hey, what's up, guys? Bro, there's nobody on the other line. I'm literally just recording a video. But your vibe is so important. How you feel, the vibe you put out, being happy, man. Like I said, that beautiful girl that walks into the room in the movie and time just slows down. Her hair is just, it's because she's happy. She has this vibe. So the thing I would encourage a lot of us to do is figure out what makes us happy, man, and just try to live in that. Take some time to ourselves to take some time to do what? Take some time to meditate on different things. And, one thing I meditate on a lot is my goals. You guys, we have to set goals. 2023 is coming. I know every year everyone has a, hey, in 2023, I'm going to do this, and this year I'm going to do that. But we have to set goals, because what happens is when you set these goals and you reach the goals, you feel good. They call it like I forgot who said this, but there's this thing called the debt snowball. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the debt snowball. If you want to get out of debt, what you do is you find out all your bills and you do a debt snowball. What's a snowball? A snowball starts off as a little peckle of snow. It starts rolling down the hill. It's small. It gets bigger, and it's huge, right? It builds momentum. So what you do is you put all your bills, from your lowest bills to your highest credit card bill, and every month, and slowly you start paying them off. Pay off your debt. You start paying off your debt. Before you know it, you get this momentum and you feel good. Man, I paid off this debt that was worth $300. Now I paid off a $700 debt. You feel good about it. It's a snowball effect. So we have to do this. We have to set goals, guys. If you want to be confident, set these goals. One of my goals was, Jacques, you need to get back on YouTube, bro. Everyone's been hitting me up. Yo, Jacques, when you dropping the next video? Yo, Jacques. But I had to get myself straight, guys. I had different things I was doing in my life. I had to get my grown side. This is the young side. This is me living out the dreams that I had when I was in high school, and the teacher's writing on the wall, and I'm over here writing raps. Yeah. This is me. You know what I mean? This is me on YouTube talking to you guys, having a good time. This is me living out the dreams of my adolescence, right? This is one of the things we talked about. This is one of my goals, but I had to do my grown stuff, right? But now I'm on my young stuff, which is amazing. It's a blessing. So guys, we got to set goals, set little goals for yourself. The first thing I told you to do if you want to gain more confidence in yourself is figure out who you are. Who is this person in the mirror? Who is this person? Do I even like this person? Do I like who I am? Do I like who I'm giving out to the world? Because if you don't like it, they don't like it, right? If I'm walking around and I just love myself, I'm like, man, oh yeah, people like, yeah, what's up, bro? What's the vibes? What's going on? They love that. They feed off that. When I do my videos, when I go out, yeah, guys. So man, I've never been here before, but this place is so cool, guys. I just saw this thing. People try to get in your videos because they want to be a part of the vibe. Everybody wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves, right? Set little goals. One of my goals was to get back on YouTube. I said, you know what? I'm about to get back on YouTube. I'm gonna get my studio set up. I'm gonna get my I'm gonna get my Martinellis, and we're gonna be lit. So I feel happy now. I'm happy because I did it. I just dropped the video a couple days ago, and I'm dropping another video now. I'm trying to be more consistent with you guys. You guys have been on me, Ja, come back, and I appreciate it, man. I love you guys. I love being on YouTube. So set little goals. So if you decide, what do I like about myself? Well, I could be more in shape. Set a goal. Hey, I'm going to walk once a week. I'm going to do a 1 hour walk. You got work, you got kids, you got this, you got that. Figure it out. Figure out a time, 1 hour for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Figure out a 1 hour block of time that you could do something for you. Because you do everything for everybody else. You do. So do it for yourself and get confident, right? Set all these different goals, guys. So listen, I want to thank you guys for watching this live. I'm not going to stay on too long. If you guys have any questions, I can answer some questions. I know a lot of people was like, yo, Jacques, we haven't seen you for a while. So ask away any questions you might have for me. One of the questions I was asked last time was, yo, Jacques, what can we expect coming up next? What's next on your channel? Guys, I can't wait to go back out. You guys know it's a crazy world we're living in. But I can't wait to go back out and do those night videos. I know you guys love those night videos. When I go out, I just talk to people at night. I figure out what's going on with the vibes, how everybody's feeling. Those videos are great. I'm going to be traveling really soon, probably within the next month and a half. I'll be going to different countries, stuff like that. We're working on that. But I'm going to try to do a lot more lives, connect with you guys, shoot a lot more videos, answer a lot of your questions, just connect with you guys. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, guys. So 10,000 people decided that this content that we're putting out is worth it, is worth listening to, is worth watching, is worth checking out. So I thank all you guys for being a part of my channel. I thank all you guys for being subscribed. I thank all you guys for joining the channel. Everyone who hit that join button, make sure you actually join the Young and Grown. You could join the channel. You could be an official part of the channel. You could be we have a Young Grown Warrior, Young Grown Tribesman, and Young Grown Chief. So go on my channel and hit the join button and actually join the squad. So once again, guys, I go by the name of Jacques Wilkins. I represent the Young Grown. What is Young Grown? What does that mean? It's being young but having a grown mindset. Always moving forward. Always think about more and more and more better things you could do. It's also being grown but still being young at heart, not letting the trials and tribulations of your life keep you down, make you bitter, make you like, you're seeing that, right? Being full of life. So shout out to everybody who's out there on them Young Grown vibes. Oh, I get the confidence comes from within. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody on them Young Grown vibes, guys. This is a tribe. This is a family. You know, a family is something that you're born into, but this Young Grown is a family we get to choose. So I've been looking for all my Young Grown people out there. I know you guys are out there. I know you guys have the same vibe as I do. I know you guys have the same goals. And I want you to know that you're going to make it. That's what I tell you every time. You're going to make it. I'm not sure where, but wherever it is that you headed, you're going to get there because we're young and grown. You're going to make it. Shout out to Arlene Wade VIP. Arlene, much love. You know the vibes. Guys, thank you guys so much. Once again, this video is sponsored by Snicker Juice. If you guys don't know, Arlene, if you got that link, put that link again. You can go to Snicker Juice on Instagram. I think I still have their thing, man. I got to do it on the thing, but on Instagram, I'm going to post the link to them. Because these guys are too lit. Hold on 1 second. Sneaker JUI. See Instagram. I'm gonna post that link right now. These guys are super dope, man. Doing a thing. If you guys need shoes, man, make sure you go check out Sneaker Juice. Let me see if I get back on here. Make sure you go and check out Sneaker Juice. And you guys get your kicks, man. They're gonna be supporting the chat. They're going to be supporting the squad for a little bit. So we got a lot of new kicks. Oh, also, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I want to do some more giveaways. Everyone's been asking, Jacques, What's up with the giveaways? When are you doing more giveaways? I got more giveaways coming. I can't wait to do them. Let me know what you guys want for Christmas. What's the vibes? Some of y'all don't celebrate Christmas. Let me know what y'all want for the holidays. I'm going to be giving out some Young Grown merch. You guys know the vibes. The merch is popping. Everyone's been buying out the merch. We're actually coming out with the sweaters. I got the shirts popping. We're coming out with the sweaters. And I'm also going to be giving out some Nintendo DSs, some Nintendo stuff like that for the kids. Give me some suggestions. Get in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. Will be some great suggestions on stuff I can give out to the channel, give out to all the supporters. Like I said, we're on the road to 10K. We're almost at 10,000. 10,000 people saw the value in this content and hit that subscribe button. So guys, please continue to keep sharing it. I want a trip to HK and TJ. That's actually, I might have to do that. Maybe I'll buy a plane ticket, or maybe, you know what I was thinking I could do? I was thinking for a giveaway, what I could do, JK, but you're not kidding though. You for real though. I was thinking I could pay some bills for the holidays. I was thinking I could pay some bills. Like I'll literally pay somebody's light bill or something. I was thinking about that. I was like, you know, when I first started the channel, I said, I want this channel to be able to bless people. I got to figure out a way I could bless people with this channel. So I'm going to figure it out, guys. Give me some suggestions on some of the things I could do to give away. But I think the holidays are tough. So gifts are great, but maybe I'll pay somebody's light bills, electricity. I'm going to put something together, but get on the comment section of this video and let me know. Once again, guys, I go by the name of Jacques Wilkins. I represent the Young Grown. I'm going off that Martinelli's. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for being a part of my channel. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Thank you guys for being on my lives. Thank you guys for talking with me. Please share your favorite videos on this channel. Share some of your favorite videos with the squad, with your friends, your family, whoever. All right. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys at the top. Jacques Wilkins, Young Grown, Port-au-Prince. See y'all soon. Peace out, y'all. We live.